Welcome back. Welcome back. Again, you are listening to 1170 AM The Answer, and this is Whissel Wednesday. Typically, Kyle Whissel and myself, Jason Hall, are hosting. Kyle is busy today, but we have his staff in here.
He's out of state.
He's out of state, so he's really busy.
Charleston.
So he's probably speaking, huh?
I think he is.
Nice.
Yep.
Nice. He's doing so well. 3-4 years in a row now, the number one real estate
3 years.
team
We'll see you in
San
June.
Diego, per the Wall Street Journal. And, I've known him since he was 19, 20 years old. And the kid just had his birthday this past Saturday. He's 36.
So let's put it out this way. You've known him since he was 19.
Yeah.
I've known him for the 3 years he's been first in Wall Street Journal. I wonder if there's a correlation.
Ooh,
I wonder
I like that.
what relationship has been more beneficial.
I don't know, but I'll say this. When I met him, he was doing no deals, zero. So I kind of helped him go from 0 to 400 deals a year. And you helped him go from what, like 350 to 400?
Okay, we'll go with that. I mean, I don't know. I just helped him go to number one. We'll just go with that. So we talked before the break. In a burrito, in a California burrito,
any burrito,
a Mexican food burrito,
pretty much any burrito. Do you like lettuce in your burrito? Was your question to me?
Yes.
All right.
I am no way. I don't want cold lettuce in my hot burrito. Marvan's cool with it. He thinks a burrito, and correct me if I'm wrong, but he thinks a burrito is just a different way to wrap a taco, which I think is completely. I think they're completely different.
I agree. It's different. Like even in my taco, I'm not big with lettuce, but I put lettuce on a taco.
Yep. I would
but
too.
in my burrito, absolutely, I don't like lettuce at all.
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
I said it was more or less like it's an option. It's not a fan favorite of mine as well.
This is true.
But
He didn't say
I won't even eat it.
I said it's cool.
Me and Bryan are like,
You ever had like a chimichanga?
Yeah, I
Chimichanga,
have.
There's lettuce on top.
No.
Same thing.
I take that thing off, man.
Yep.
I just
My
push it off to the side.
chimichanga
It can
comes
still
wet
be
with a
there.
little bit of sauce. I want no onions, no lettuce. Maybe some
I
guacamole.
want some Mexican food now. I am starving.
Dinner tonight, Mexican food.
There's hardly any nutritional value in lettuce.
Ooh.
Boom.
How about that? We got the
reason to put
nutritionist.
it in.
As Todd is about the only guy close to my size, so that's nice to know, Todd, that we're nutritionist speakers, right?
Anyway, ouch! After you insult our board op, that's cool. Thanks. We love you, Todd. And I won't talk about who wasn't at team training this morning.
Ooh.
That's fine. It was Jason Hall.
I was flying in back from Phoenix.
Okay,
man,
that's
right?
fine. Whatever.
It was
Don't
late.
worry.
I got home at midnight.
Oh, so that's fine. It's at 6:15 is when it starts.
Yeah, but Mr. Hall needs at least his 8-hour nap, man.
Nap.
You got the beauty rest. It hasn't worked out yet, but that's fine. That was mean. I'm sorry.
So how
Jay.
was the training?
It was great.
Good. How many people showed up? Got a good training?
There was probably 15 or so.
Nice. Nice. So if you're listening, you ever want to train, we literally can get you a free training for a week. And we do a team training out at Choose Fitness in Santee. Kyle literally does it Tuesday and Thursday at 5:15 in the morning. Bryan and I do Monday and Wednesdays at 6:15. And you can get free for a week. Come out for two trainings.
Well,
and
you
it's
could
a
do
1 hour
do
training.
5-6 trainings depending on.
Well, I think they give you 2 for the team training. I think. I don't want to speak for Choose. We might be able to get you more
I think you
because
get unlimited.
because the Whissel stuff.
I think
Well, we
you
get
get
unlimited.
Well,
you
no,
and I,
anyway.
once you're a member.
Yeah,
But as
but
far as the
regardless.
free goes, but I'm just letting people know if you want to come out and train, do something fun. This is so much fun, and everybody gets to do it at their pace. So the weights are at your pace, the speed's at your pace, everything's your pace. But within an hour, I promise you, you will have one of the best workouts you've ever had in this team training experience. We're all in one room. We got some great rock music from my old days. We've got
Every song, Jason goes, I remember when this came out, or I went to this concert at this place at this day.
I
So,
do.
Every time.
Because I graduated high school before you were even born,
Yes, sir.
Mr.
And
Koci.
gas was like 15 cents.
It was actually 49 cents.
sweet.
But
Oh,
I remember
goodness
changing
gracious.
it from 99 cents to $1. I worked at a gas station, Marvan, when we literally changed it from 99 cents to 101, and I was so disappointed. Like, oh my gosh, what are we going to do now? Gas is going to 101.
Anyways, we're going in the rabbit holes. Let's talk about on your own pace. Let's talk about setting your own price or setting your own, right? We can kind of go into that.
absolutely.
So, real estate. We all know, I bet you anyone that's listening knows someone in real estate, but there is quite a process to go through, right?
Yeah.
So Marvan's going through it now. Marvan, tell us a little bit about the process that you have to go through. I know there's classes you have to take. I know there's a test that you have to take. Jason knows a little bit about that with some of his, how do you say kids without calling them out?
They're my kids.
They're your kids.
They're my kids. They took the classes, couldn't pass the test, man.
Yeah.
But anyway, so tell us the process.
Well, I mean, for me, the process was basically finding a good school to go to first. Like,
Okay.
you have to take three classes: your principles, your finance, and then you have to take one more class, which is kind of like an elective.
Okay.
Up to you.
So what school did you choose?
Gee, I can't even remember now.
It's
Allied.
that good.
No, I went to Allied.
Allied.
I went to-
But,
yeah.
and this is an online course.
This was actually online.
and, and is it 20 hours total now, or is it 20 for each class? What does it remind me?
I mean, I took it a little while ago, so I don't
Okay.
remember the exact number of hours, but they pace it out for you, so it's not like like a lot of people don't trust a lot of online classes. Like,
Right.
you can just kind of whiz through it, but they monitor how much time you're on.
Right.
You're actually on there, and your tests that you're taking and things like that. So they kind of schedule it out. So I mean, you can get it done like 3-4 months, just
Okay.
depending on you, and it's like self-paced and stuff like that. So if you're working or
See, self-paced. There's the segue.
There's the segue.
So
Self-paced.
if you're doing anything, extracurricular, you got kids and all this other stuff, sports activities, whatever.
So you got your 3 courses done.
Done.
Okay, so the first step is you got to sign up with a real estate school. Most of these will be done online, self-paced. You take the 3 classes that you mentioned.
And you got to pay a couple $100, right, for the classes?
Correct.
Yep.
Correct.
You get that done. Now, where are you at, and what's the next step?
Where I'm at right now is basically you have to pay for your exam. You have to pay like the processing fee to the DRE or whatnot.
Yeah.
And right now I'm going to take a crash course, kind of like a refresher, and then I take my test.
I've heard great things about crash courses,
Yeah.
doing the weekend-longed ones. And
Yeah, you have to take a crash course. I tell everybody, and there's some out there, and the ones I would recommend, Marvin, is one that Marvan. Thank you.
I got you.
Why is it Marvan? Is that how mom and dad spelled it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, mom and dad call us, and
Yeah.
Well, Marvan
But people
is,
wanna
is
say
what,
Marvin
half
because-
Japanese.
Yeah.
Does it,
oh,
which I learned because I asked him his favorite types of food. He said Japanese food. And I said,
Yeah.
hey, well, not me. Like,
So it's-
again, every time we're on the
every
opposite.
food conversation was like, nah. No.
so Marvan is spelled Marvan,
correct.
and Marvin is the VIN,
right, yeah.
right. So if I just actually think of the way it's spelled, Marvan should come across.
It should.
But I'm sure a lot of people tell you that because they don't hear a lot of Marvans, but they probably hear a lot of Marvins.
Yeah. So, I mean, for the better half of my life, nobody really knew my name.
Wow.
Because they only heard what they wanted to hear.
Right.
So they'll be like, yeah, Marvan, and then they'll be
They're
like, oh, Marvin.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm like, so after a while,
Anyways.
you get kind of bored.
So crash course, you're doing
Yeah.
a weekend long.
So
You got
and what I wanted to mention on the crash course is you need to do it, but I would select one that is an unlimited just in case, like my son or my daughter, and that you don't pass even after
They'll
a
let you
crash
come
course.
back.
They let you come back because doing real estate for at least 25 years, I've helped people pass the real estate exam and do different things. There's a lot of people that don't pass the first time. In fact, one of Sonia's friends took 9 times.
Goodness gracious.
But here's the greatness. And I said, you know what? I like that kid. 9 times he wanted to pass that thing. It takes months, right? Every time afterwards. So I got to give him props for doing it because it's language and things that you might have never heard the way you were brought up, raised, and in your business because they're talking unique things in the real estate exam. It really is different than just even the normal language we talk day to day, Brian, because it's government, right? They literally put some weird stuff. And how did the Spanish law impact California real estate? And why does this mean this cube here? And this is a square mile and this is that.
You're going to scare Marvan out now.
Well, I'm just preparing them. That's why the crash course
That's what the crash course is for,
is all.
exactly.
It really gets you there. And then here's the funny thing on the crash course. The guy literally said, when all else fails, it's either B or C. Like if you see like 1170, it's C. Every time we see 1170, Jason, it's C. You don't even have to read the question. If the answer says 1170, it's C. I'm like, really? You're kidding me? Because they're able to they literally have people come out of the class, memorize kind of the test. They write them down or they audio them. And then literally that's how these crash courses continue to get better and develop. Because the ones that here's what's scary. The ones that you knew easily, you're not going to remember those questions.
No.
Right?
It's the hard ones, the ones you struggle with.
The ones you struggle with that you came back. So you go through, they tell you that if there's anything tough, go on to the next one. And then you come back to the tough ones and you kind of make educated decisions and you think about it logically. Those are the ones that I personally, when I came out, I personally was like Googling this stuff. Like, what's the answer? I want to know because I always want to be 100%. I don't want to just pass. I want to be 100% and I want to know that answer.
Okay, so typically you do all this on your own, right? You take the classes, you do the test, and then you find a brokerage to hang your license. Is that
correct?
Right? That's how it's done 90% of the time.
Until you become a broker yourself, and then you could hang your own license.
Yeah.
And that's another step. And that now requires a degree. You have to have an actual college degree to become a broker now, or you have to have tons of years of experience. It's really changed.
You can have like a lot of experience as well.
Yeah, it's really changed over the years. I might have to go to San Diego State just so
you can get
I
your
can get my
license.
broker's license, right?
So that's how people typically do it. Marvan, you're here. You're part of the Whissel Realty team.
Right.
That's different than how you did it.
As far as
You didn't do these classes on your own, then took the test on your own, then started looking for a brokerage. You
Right.
kind of did it backwards, right? You found a brokerage and then worked through it that way. So we got 2 minutes. I want to talk more about that when we come back from the break.
Okay.
But real quick, I want your 3 top things that that inspired you, that made you want to become a real estate agent. What drew you to this career?
I mean, the money, really.
Okay.
Yeah, the money, just the freedom. And there's the people that I knew that are already in the industry, they're all great people. So it was just basically, it was like a win-win, you know.
Gotcha.
Great people, good
So
money.
setting yourself,
freedom.
your hours, your timing, being able to make the money you can to afford the lifestyle you want.
Right.
And obviously, like you said, you saw and knew great people in the industry. So surrounding yourself with people that can help you grow both financially and emotionally or
Exactly. Like
mentally.
And mentally, yeah,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
sure.
So when we get back, I want to talk about some of the cons of real estate because Jason, who's been in it, I'm 28. So Jason's been in it 28 years. I want to
Literally.
hear some of the things that, because a lot of people hear, okay, there's great money in it, but then they don't think about some of the
Negative aspects.
downfalls.
the
Yeah.
downfalls,
There's some emotion involved in real estate.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that.
So we'll get that when we come back. Also, Jason, I want to get from you the best cheap pizza in San Diego. I want to hear your favorite because I have mine. Marvan
Wow.
says no.
Cheap pizza.
So cheap pizza. Who does the best one? When we get back. AM
right.
1170. The answer. This is Bryan Koci. We are on Whissel Wednesdays.